Kim Carroll here with Rubicon Ministries, and I'm going to bring you another principle of faith. If you get this principle down, I believe it will revolutionize your walk with God. It will revolutionize, increase, and cause your faith to grow. To me, that's what we want to do. Have these tools in our arsenal that we can pull out when we need to pull them out and know how to use them properly. I'm going to do this in 5 minutes. I'm going to give you 3 steps that if you follow these 3 steps, I guarantee you that it will help you no matter what you're going through or no matter where you're at in life. And even if you're doing good right now, these 3 steps will revolutionize and help you to increase and grow in your faith. And to me, there couldn't be anything more important than growing in our faith towards God, understanding who He is. And when the trials and tests of life come on us, no matter what they might be, they weigh us down, they burden us down. They can be pressures from work, pressures from relationship. They can be pressures in school. They can be pressures of finances or health. They can be a lot of pressures that all of a sudden begin to encompass our life. And what takes place is as they weigh on us, my mind begins to be filled with that. And I begin to think about that. I begin to dwell there. Now that word dwell in the Bible literally means to set up residence, to actually live there. So what I have to understand here is this is what's taking place, is whatever is coming at me and the pressures that I'm feeling is causing me to live there now. Then before long, I'm picturing that. I wake up in the morning, that's the picture I got. No matter what's going on, that's the picture I got in front of me. And it's like a movie camera going on and off, or a video going on and off, you know, that is continually showing me the wrong picture. Before long, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm speaking on. And that's what I'm actually declaring. Now, I just laid out to you the 3 steps. But they were negative. That's what the enemy does. That's what the enemy uses against us. We need to turn those things around and understand that God had them first. And here's what I'm going to tell you. Here's the principle that you need to do. You need to make God great. You got to find the way that God is greater than those situations and circumstances, and then you begin to elevate Him there. You begin to lift Him there. You begin to place Him on the throne. You begin to place Him above those things. And that's how you make Him great. Now let me give you those 3 steps. 1, you got to start thinking about it. No matter what it is, no matter who it is, my God is greater. There is nothing or no one greater than my God. And you begin to put that into your mind, put that into your thinking, put that into your understanding down in your heart. He's greater. He's greater. He is greater. You continually rehearse and continually meditate on the fact that it doesn't matter what I see. It doesn't matter what I feel. It doesn't matter how negative this is. My God is greater. That's number 1. You got to start thinking. And when you do, you set up a new residence. Guess what? You've just moved out of the old residence and you've moved into a new residence. You're telling yourself, I'm going to live here where my God is greater. I'm not going to live here where the pressure and the circumstances and the negativity is weighing me down. I decide to move residence now, and I'm thinking this way now. As I begin to think this way, I need to picture. Number 2, you need to picture it this way. If you need to, look at Revelation. Jesus sitting on the throne, controlling the nations, controlling all the peoples, controlling the earth. The earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. There is nothing He isn't more powerful. There is nothing He's not bigger. There is nothing that has more character than our God. He is greater in every area and every aspect. You cannot find where He's not greater. There is nothing. And I picture how great He is. And I picture Him in His power. I picture Him in His holiness and perfection. I picture Him controlling it all. And before long, my residence is getting a nice view. I'm beginning to see God differently. And number 3 is you begin to declare. You've got to speak it out. You begin to declare He's greater than those finances, the health situation. He's greater than those pressures at work or school. He's greater than anything that's going on around me. And He's the one that can direct and control my life. And I'm now seeing that the problem is smaller. The problem is diminished. And the problem is not as serious as I once saw because I've set up a new residence. I've changed the place I've lived from the old place I was living. This is how you make God great. You think it, you picture it, you declare it. This is how He becomes the God of faith in your life. It's because you're seeing what He's capable of, and that's what changes your perspective, and that's what makes you a man or woman of faith and gives you the ability to overcome whatever.